Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to review the science fiction film, District 9. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. The movie begins with a series of documentary-style interviews that set up the plot. An alien ship docks above Johannesburg, South Africa, 20 years earlier. After 3 months of no communication, it continues to float above the city. Eventually, humans decide to breach the spacecraft. They come into a sizable bunch of emaciated, ill aliens. The aliens are later classified as workers, with no sign of their leadership. It is speculated that a pandemic may have eliminated the whole leadership cast. The ship is still hovering but is inoperable, as evidenced by the grainy footage that purports to show a command module dropping to Earth. The aliens are allowed to leave their ship and settle on Earth, but they must stay in a filthy government camp made up primarily of decaying 1- or 2-room shacks. The exact name of the alien race is never revealed. They are typically called prawns, a disparaging word for the bottom-feeding aquatic animal they resemble, or, less frequently, non-humans. District 9 eventually emerges as the result of overcrowding and militarism. Between the aliens and a group of Nigerians, mostly under the direction of the paraplegic warlord Moshow, a massive illicit market is established. In addition to engaging in interspecies prostitution, the Nigerians also trade canned cat food for alien weapons. The cat food has a similar effect on the aliens as catnip does. The current narrative occurs in 2010. The human population of Johannesburg has lost patience with the alien predicament, and Multinational United, MNU, a private company that has no concern for the welfare of the aliens, has been hired to take control of them. The real goal of MNU is to possess the advanced weapons used by the aliens, but since these weapons have been integrated with alien biology, they are useless to humans. Wikus van der Merwe, Charlton Copley, an MNU field agent, is charged with relocating 1.8 million aliens to a new camp called District 10, which is located 240 kilometers outside Johannesburg. In several alien shacks, MNU personnel enforcing warrants for the relocation of the aliens discover caches of illegal goods, including weapons. Cobus Venter, an aggressive MNU military agent whose methods with the aliens are merciless and cruel, assists Wikus as he directs multiple inspections. An extraterrestrial named Christopher distills a mysterious black liquid in another nearby shack that has taken him 20 years to piece together and keeps it in a little black cylinder. Wikus discovers the cylinder that shoots its contents into Christopher's face while searching his shanty and serving him with an eviction notice. He almost immediately feels sick, so he gathers the object as proof. Wikus returns to his office and during the day, as the effects of the black fluid worsen, gets more and sicker. When a surprise party is held in his home that night after his return, he passes out. He is taken to the hospital in a hurry, where a doctor finds that his left arm has changed into a prawns. The cylinder is subsequently taken away from Wikus by MNU, and he is subjected to a number of tests and experiments. The fact that his DNA has been changed to the point where he can operate the alien hand's weapons as well as his human hand astounds those who are researching him the most. His DNA is currently in balance with the extraterrestrial DNA, which is progressively changing him into a shrimp, the scientists find. They choose to remove his corpse for biological material at this crucial stage with the consent of Wikus' brutal father-in-law to see whether they can subsequently figure out how to elicit the same response in other human beings. Wikus, however, defeats his captors during the attempted vivisection and flees from MNU. When he tries to go back home, he discovers MNU agents already there. He is surprised when an all-points bulletin is issued for his capture as he makes his way across the city, with doctored film indicating that he had interacted with the aliens in a questionable manner. Wikus seeks safety in District 9 since he has nowhere else to go. Wikus goes back to Christopher's dilapidated shack and discovers the alien's little son there. Given that Christopher demonstrates a greater understanding of how alien technology functions than other aliens, he may be a surviving member of the prawn leadership caste. He also has access to the command module or has at least found it. Wikus is astonished to see the mother ship's command module inside the structure when he looks around. Wikus is informed by Christopher that the cylinder he seized contained the energy necessary to enable the module to return to the ship, where, according to the prawn, there would be technology available to reverse the man's current mutation. Wikus steals several alien weapons from Moshow and his gang in order to obtain the cylinder back from MNU. Moshow makes a threat to catch Wikus and eat his mutant arm. His witch doctor thinks this will give him the ability to use the alien weaponry, but Wikus escapes. They attack MNU with Christopher's assistance and successfully snag the gasoline cylinder. Before he and Wikus fight their way back to District 9, Christopher learns that MNU has been performing horrifying experiments on his people. Christopher, however, claims that Wicca's treatment would take 3 years as he, Christopher, tries to find a method to seek aid for the other prawns in Johannesburg as a result of seeing what the humans are doing to his people. Wicca knocks Christopher out in a fit of rage before turning on the ship by himself. Wicca is the target of the MNU mercenaries, who also disable one of the command module's engines, resulting in a crash landing inside District 9. A fight between Mumbo's gang and the MNU mercenaries ensues after Wicca is taken prisoner by MNU. The Nigerians manage to take Wicca after a protracted skirmish. Christopher's kit activates numerous mothership systems, including the autopilot routine of a mechanized battle suit, which kills Mumbo and his men after they fire on it, just before Wicca's arm is severed, using the command module controls. After first attempting to escape, Wicca dons the alien walker battle armor and goes back to save Christopher. Wicca starts to engage the MNU warriors in combat while equipped with a lightning cannon, tracking missiles, and a powerful machine gun. He urges Christopher to go back to the shuttle without him despite Christopher's concerns after being knocked over by an anti-tank sniper fire. Wicca is assured by Christopher that he would return in 3 years to fix his body. The command module is then returned to the mothership by a tractor beam once Christopher joins the shuttle. The mothership launches off after turning on with a huge, rolling boom. As the ship departs Earth on television, people applaud. After receiving damage to the back, Wicca's battle suit ejects him. Wicca, who is severely hurt, starts to drag himself away from Kubus Venter, the lone MNU squad survivor, but he is immediately apprehended. Venter is attacked and dismembered by other prawns as he is getting ready to shoot Wicca. Another round of interviews and news reports provide further human perspectives on the unfolding events as the movie comes to a close. District 10 is effectively used to relocate the aliens, and it now has a population of 2.5 million people and is expanding. A co-worker of Wicca's breaks into MNU's database and makes their unlawful genetic research public. On what became of Wicca, various theories exist. Many people think he either departed on the mother ship, is absconding, was apprehended by MNU or a government agency, or is in hiding. According to several interviews, the aliens intend to come back with a huge force and start a fight with humans. A little metal rose was put on Wicca's wife's doorstep. According to an interview with her, Wicca has previously shown his love for his wife by giving her similar handcrafted gifts. Her friends have assured her that Wicca was not to blame, but she doesn't seem to be sure. The final scene features an extraterrestrial creating a rose out of scrap metal in a garbage yard while sporting a bandaged left arm. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.